Distribution planning is important because it's ultimately what everybody has spent their entire life working towards. I have heard that more people die on their way down from the top of Mount Everest than on the way up. And so the sets of issues that you're dealing with in distribution are very, very different than the things you deal with while you're accumulating assets. So distribution planning, why it's really important is the margin for error once you don't have an income anymore is smaller. I'll have this conversation with clients where the very first market correction that you experience when you don't have an earned income is going to feel differently than every other market correction you've ever been through. Boil it down, there's four basic ways of generating retirement income. And there's not a right or a wrong way, and this idea is good and that idea is bad. It's trade-offs. One way is you diversify your assets and you take systematic withdrawals. You just systematically liquidate 4% off that portfolio every year. The benefit of that approach is it's very well diversified. The trade-off on that one is if you think about all your money in one big bucket, when it goes up and it goes down, it can create some anxiety when you're in distribution. The second method is investing for yield. Investing for current income. So the advantage of investing for yield is the cash flows are pretty predictable. The underlying values are less relevant. The disadvantage of investing for yield is it's less diversified. The third is guaranteed lifetime income. Most people are covered by Social Security benefits. The benefits of a guaranteed lifetime income is you can't outlive it. Disadvantage of guaranteed lifetime income is once you're gone, the income payment stops. And then the fourth is a bucket approach. Advantage of a bucket approach is when the markets are really volatile, the part that you're relying on to feed you for the foreseeable future, you've generally got some assets in there that are doing okay. A lot of clients that find great peace of mind when you can tell them, hey, we could go at the better part of a decade without even thinking about selling any stocks. And so that's the advantage of a bucket approach. And so at Capital Stewardship Partners, everything is very bespoke to each client and unique to their circumstances.